are so lucky you cannot smell. Yes, you can hear the reason. Oh, it's mad. So we are outside the final viewing of the day, the house that I kind of passed by earlier and stopped, and it took me on a little adventure around the hospital and the old sites, etc. So for the first time ever, I booked 12 viewings, and I booked 11 viewings, and I did all 11 viewings. None were cancelled, none were sold. And quite a hell of a day, to be fair. Certainly as I started at about 5 o'clock this morning. Now, I'm not sure if you guys can see, or whether I can zoom in. No, I can't in this mode, but the edge of the house there kind of goes up. I don't know whether that's the roof structure or whether that's normal at the end of a row of terrace houses, but I'm going to check it out. Compulsory purchase is my concern. They're going to develop that into a Tesco's box of flats. The hospital, which is on one of the early videos, is going to be apartments. The building's so amazing, it's got to be protected or listed or star listed or something like that. So hopefully they're not going to demolish it, and I'm definitely going to go and have a look after they've done it. I'm going to try and wangle my way in next time I'm up here. If they decide to compulsory purchase, what I don't know is whether that's a risk or whether it's a opportunity. Because if they compulsory purchase loads of stuff and they offer you an extra, I don't know, 10-20% on your house value, then I could be making money. If I buy it and then compulsory purchase all of the houses at a reduced price, that's a big threat. And that's something I can't take a risk on. I've got to know what happens in a situation like that. And having said that, is there a clear guide as to whether they pay below the same or more than market price if there's a compulsory purchase, especially when someone has purchased it prior to that purchase order being in place? Lots of questions, lots of research. I'm going to do a little video of this. I am viewing this with the owner, so they're not going to want to tell me what's happening with next door. All I do know is it's been sat there for at least 10 years. There were higher boards on it apparently, and they've been taken down in the last 12 months, so that makes me think something is happening. So I've got a bit of research to do on this one. The house from the outside actually looks pretty good, although on the Yopa advert you can see that in the picture, so that's probably putting a lot of people off. For me, that's actually exciting. I will update you once I'm inside and show you around. So I know I'm in property and this is very weird, but I have just seen someone use a payphone. This is in the middle of Wolverhampton and it actually works. Look, I don't know what I'm going to catch by picking this up. Minimum fee 50p, 60p. Dial number. It's a working payphone. As mad as it sounds, maybe I'm just being a Londoner, but we don't have these anywhere anymore. So I've just been talking to a lady who I saw go into one of the houses opposite. I think actually behind it looks like a load of buses, so maybe a bus station or something. And it's amazing what happens when you start talking to people. She said she lived on the opposite side of the street. There she goes. And she was compulsory purchased by the developer who's put the new houses on the other side of the street. Down the other end of the road there is a development going on, and the other side of that road there's another development going on. Apparently Sainsbury's and Tesco's were arguing it over, and neither of them could have it, that building I'm talking about, in case you haven't seen any of the other videos. So I said, well, did they give you a fair price? She goes, they actually give you a little bit more because of the inconvenience. So if I bought it, done it up, and you know they come and purchase it, I can say, well, I've just done it up. Potentially it could be profitable. It will be a long-term, sat there for at least 15 years, she was saying. So a long waiting game, but a potential investment. I mean, it's going to happen at some point. It's amazing what happens when you start talking to people. So it was a window, apparently. Friends put a door in there. Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that looks okay.
Give us a board.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Right, so viewing complete. Viewing 11 of 11. The house, as I suspected, has a few problems. I was looking at that roof earlier. I've got some little video clips that I'll add in just to show you the extent of the cracking. And it could be to do with the fact he's taken out a window and stuck a door in. I haven't put any support above because his friend did that. And I walked in and I was looking at the ceiling. The big cracking. That's normal cracking, which I'm sure it would be. But when it joins the wall and the ceiling together, it's kind of a bit vital that it needs to be secure. But yeah, there's quite a lot of cracking all the way through the house. Compulsory purchase later or not, there's no way you would put your money into this, and there's certainly no way any lender would lend on it, because they'd come here and laugh. You know, but you know, he's quite happy, and you know, they've been there for years looking to move. I couldn't film inside the house because obviously, you know, the family was there. I actually thought it would be empty, and that's assumptions on my part. But yeah, it was quite an experience. Right, I've got 3.5 to 4 hour drive home, so over and out. Wishing you all the best property investing. Go and see some houses. You will come across, I mean, today I've seen 3 houses that have all got subsidence, all got cracking, you know, some way, shape or form. So, you know, you really do need to know what you're doing. Out of 11 viewings, 8 were okay, 3 weren't, which is the most I've had on a viewing day. But hey, that's a middlers for you. Even though I've just looked at the road and the wall next to the road, that's subsiding as well, so it could just be the area. But according to the owner, the field out the back is going to be houses. It's also going to be a community centre. Whether he knows more than anyone else because he lives there, I suspect that may be the case, or, you know, a bit like me, he's kind of asked a few people and come to that conclusion. All in all, interesting day, loads of videos, loads of learning. I put an offer on the second property I saw this morning. I'm yet to hear back. A bit of a cheeky offer, I must be honest, but he'd repaired the house. Even the roof that needed doing had been done. I could see where it had been done, and done quite well. So I have put an offer in on something there. I'm going to wait and see if he accepts. If he doesn't, I've got a second property I'm going to put an offer on. And hopefully the epic day might come out with some sort of property that will bring you some money in the future. So all in all, have a great evening, great time, and a great life property investing. Thank you.